Okay, today we're here with Dan, because with Dan he's kind of a special time. Basically been helping recover from quite a serious ACL tear in his knee, which is his cruciate ligament. So basically been rehabbing him his left leg, trying to get his leg a lot stronger for him. So Dan, talk us through what happened with your injury. So was that work?
Basically October 15th, 2009. I was working at work and had an accident on a connector cable, which caused me to fall and twist my knee sharply inwards, which resulted in a knee scope, which then confirmed I had an ACL tear.
Okay, and so how long was it? So you had the initial injury. How long were you kind of having sort of hospital appointments and surgery and stuff?
I was seeing physio-based work for roughly 2 months up until January. They were still deciding what to do with the injury. I would go for a physio route or a...
So that's January 2010?
2010. And it was decided by the physio that the knee was too unstable to do any more work with, so they opted to do a full knee cruciate reconstruction of the hamstring graft.
Okay, and so when did you go in for that?
That was in May 2010, so between January and May my leg was braced and I had to control it with minor physiotherapy treatment. The full operation was in May, which then resulted in 2 to 3 weeks of complete rest and then get the leg as straight as possible, as quick as possible with physio. Did physio probably on and off roughly for about 5 months and sort of plateaued at a point where it was probably okay to walk around on, but not for what I needed.
Okay, so obviously I got asked through kind of looking after Dan to kind of do some rehab work with him, which was back in, I think, October, November, wasn't it?
Yes.
2010. And we kind of started end of November, beginning of December, wasn't it? Really?
Yes.
So when Dan first started, it's very evident that because his left leg had been damaged, he learned to carry his weight on his right leg. So we did like a squat test. You'd find he'd always put the weight on the right hand leg, trying to spare that damaged left leg. But we kind of got him just to stand on his left leg. He kind of had no balance and no control over it. So since then, we've been working on about sort of 2 months, haven't we?
Yeah.
Kind of in your own opinion, how well do you think you've come on in that time since you've been working with me, you've been working with me?
It's a massive improvement in the past 2 months. For example, the other day I was able to go down the beach with my daughter and walk across some rocks, feeling confident I could actually walk without worrying about my leg giving out. So yeah, it's been a vast improvement.
Yes, we've done those. We started off very basic with Dan because he kind of very limited motion as well. Because part of the surgery, they've taken some of his hamstring out on the left hand side to use that as tissue to help rebuild the ACL. So kind of not only did he have a damaged actual knee, but actually the hamstring on the side was tight. That's sore as well. So some of the things we did was just in the first couple of weeks was just get him to balance on that left leg first of all, and then we started doing an exercise called Peterson step-ups, which I think is a great exercise for getting knee stability back in and learning control. And I think since we kind of incorporated those, he came on leaps and bounds, absolute leaps and bounds. So what we're doing now is just sort of show what Dan's squat looks like now compared to how it was before. Okay, so Dan's going to show us what his squat looked like before we did the rehab work. So if you just want to squat yourself down, and then it was about there, wasn't it? It's very limited range of motion, and Dan found it very, very uncomfortable. As well, we don't really see it here now because we fixed it, but he used to put a lot of his weight on his right-hand leg to try and compensate for the weak left. So if you go back up, Dan, make sure you fit a little bit closer together. That's it, okay. Now we'll go for your new range of motion. So just show us how deep you can go comfortably now. So look at that, just beyond 90, much improved. No pain either or discomfort. So he's come on absolute leaps and bounds, so doing really well, mate. Okay, so we mentioned it in the introduction that Dan did an exercise called Peterson step-ups. So we're just going to show you briefly what those like now. So we've got a small, we're using a Reebok step here. Usually we use a slightly higher platform. We want something around about 6 to 10 inches high or so. What Dan's got is he's got the leg that he wants to work on raised up on his toes on the box, and the other foot is flat by the side. And if I just show you, he's got kind of the toes of the top leg in line with the heel and the leg that's on the bottom. And then if we come around here, we can show the techniques. If you want to do one, Dan, so as he steps up, he rolls back, careful of his balance, back onto the heel. And the important bit is slow on the way down, and he's going to roll his weight back onto the front of his foot. Okay, we'll do one more, a little bit smoother. So we'll back up, and down, steady on the way down, back onto the toes, and down. And what we find there is that places a lot of emphasis on the medialis muscle, which is by the knee. And that's one of the main knee stabilisers, and that's definitely been one of the keys to Dan's success. What do you think of him? Good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah? Good. Good man.